good boo-boos and booski bears? How y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel, 12th House Tarot. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Renee, aka Nene in the building. Hey! Okay. So y'all, today's pick a card reading. First off, I just want to say, we gonna be calling these segments right here on every Tuesday, Sweet Tea Tuesday, okay? We gonna get the tea, the gossip, okay, on what's going on. Okay, and so this week's topic is actually on who is gossiping about you and why? Okay, why they ask is gossiping? Is it good? Is it good? Is it bad? We gonna find out, all right? So we gonna go ahead and sage up to this bitch, okay? We gonna purge any negative energies, the trifling ass demons in the building, okay? So let's go ahead and get this sage going. I create a fire hedge of protection around me and my collective, okay? We is divinely protected, divinely supported. I sage your ass, I sage my ass, and we sage to the collective, okay? Alright, y'all. So we got 3 groups to choose from. For group 1, we have the Selenite wand, okay? That's for group 1. For group 2, we have this Amazonite, okay? So it's going to be for group 2. For group 3, we have Sodalite because it's so delight. Okay, so it's going to be for group 3. Alrighty, Booski Bears, y'all go ahead and meditate on whichever one you feel called to. Always listen to that first mind. Timestamps will be down below. We gonna get it popping with group 1 with the Selenite wand, okay? So, you guys, if you chose group 1 with the Selenite wand, this gonna be your reading. And the song that was channeling through while shuffling these cards was that song by the Rolling Stones, I can't get no satisfaction, okay? So something about satisfaction. Okay, maybe this individual I was hearing, it could have been like a parental person is the energy I was kind of picking up. Just somebody, it doesn't even have to be like that. It could be also just someone that you had conflicts with. Okay, it was like nothing that you said was good enough. You just could not be eye to eye. Okay, people who were kind of polar opposite energies. Okay, button heads and shit. No resolutions. So that was the energy I was picking up. Okay, so we go see the archetype. So Spirit, who is gossiping about my group 1? I did say group 1 at the beginning, didn't I? Okay, we have Samaritan. Okay, so the light attribute says, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Okay, like the Good Samaritan type of thing. The shadow elements is exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay, so, ooh. So this is giving me an energy. This could be somebody who could do something nice for you and then hold it over your head type of thing is what I'm hearing. It's like, oh, I did that for you kind of shit is what I'm picking up. Let's get some more. Show me the archetype of group 1. Okay, we have the alchemist. Okay, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. The shadow element is misuse of the power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. Okay, for some of you guys, this could be somebody who's kind of religious type of thing, or somebody who acts like they're holier than thou kind of shit. Okay, that's kind of what I'm picking up here. That type of ish. Who is gossiping spirit? Okay, we have advocate. Light attributes inspires you to put compassion into action. The shadow attributes are embracing negative causes or committing to cause for personal gain. Okay, this is somebody who does nice shit for people for the recognition is what I'm picking up here, okay? Somebody who, I'm telling you, it's that type of like, okay, I live in East Texas, and we got a lot of Baptist like churches, and like it's the Bible Belt where I live, right? It's the type of person, I know it because I grew up in the Catholic Church myself. Okay, I know these types of people. They do nice things, not really out of the kindness of their heart, but they do it to. I'm hearing this is like a narcissistic type of individual. They get power out of doing nice shit for other people. Okay, it's like, oh, look what I did. I did this for so and so. I donated this money for this cause. Look at me, like for the ego kind of shit. Is what I'm picking up. This is that type of person, okay? Okay, we have hero, heroine. Okay, this shadow attribute, escapism and false sense of heroism. What was I just saying? Okay, this person be acting like they're the hero and shit, but really, I just feel like they're an antagonist is what it is. Okay? Like, they'll come and help you, rescue you kind of shit. Like, if you in a situation, you know, and then, like, turn around, I feel like it just, like, ugh, I can't. It's salty. Okay, so we gonna find out why? Why are they gossiping? So Spirit, why are they gossiping about my group 1? Why are they gossiping about group 1? Yeah, this is a, oh, that's popped out in the reversal. Oh, the moon of the reversal. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, they gossiping about, ooh. That's a smear campaign type of energy. Why are they, okay, we have the moon of the reversal. We have the wheel of fortune. Let's see all this context real quick. Why are they gossiping about my group 1? Conniving. That's what it is. I don't know if they did something nice for you kind of shit. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. I just heard center of attention. This person likes a lot of attention. This person with the moon in the reversal, they're, okay, this could be somebody, I don't know who it is, okay, whether it's like an ex-friend or a frenemy type of energy, or it could be like a narcissistic mother figure. The moon being in the reversal, this is like revealing secrets and shit like that is what I'm seeing, okay? Revealing shit that they really have no business revealing. It's like if you have your own private issues or things that you're going through, you open up to this individual. This person's running around gossiping is what I'm hearing. The Wheel of Fortune. I just see them like they put themselves on this type of pedestal is what I'm hearing. Okay? Like maybe it's the type of energy of like, oh, so-and-so's going through a rough time. So-and-so is doing this, right? And this is what I did for them. I said it because we have the King of Pentacles. Okay? Try to take credit for something is what I'm hearing. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Sneaky conniving, okay? So if you've been revealing some things to certain people, okay, Spirit is telling you need to stop that right now, because there's somebody who it's like they get a rise out of, it's like they go and they help people, but then they turn around and like try to take the glory and shit. So if you're going through a rough time, Spirit is saying to keep it quiet on who you're telling your business to, because these people are running their mouths is what I'm hearing, okay, with the Seven of Swords, conniving, secretive ass energy, okay? Oh, I don't like it, you guys. Ooh. Tell me more, Spirit. Who is gossiping? Oh, why is this person gossiping is what I want to know. Okay, we had the Five of Cups in the reversal. You know what I'm seeing? They wanted you to sit there and dwell and be in this pity, right? But this being in the reversal, okay, maybe you did accept some help or something like that from this individual or something. But instead of sitting there and bowing down and acting like, oh, thank you so much, and oh, I owe my whole life to you. You know, maybe, yes, you said thank you and stuff like that, but I feel like they didn't get the reaction that they were looking for. Like, they didn't get their way. Like, their ego wasn't fed or something like that. And they were expecting you to be kind of like in this pity party kind of bullshit. Okay, and Spirit is showing me that you are not in that pity party type of energy. Like, you're trying to better yourself. You're doing the best that you can in your life, right? But this person, you didn't feed their ego enough. And this is why they feel like they have to go tell people your business is shit, okay? That way they can get their ego fed. Yep, the devil, y'all. This person is toxic as hell. They are addicted to the attention. They are addicted to, it's like whenever they sit there and talk about other people and what they got going on, like the issues that they have in their life, it makes them feel better about their own shitty life, okay? It's like they really don't have nothing going on for them, and it makes them feel like they're actually got something going on kind of thing. Yeah, we have the Four of Swords. You know, you are coming off, you know what, you might have like had to block this person, retract your energy from them. Four of Swords, this is talk about having to heal your heart, okay? Yeah, you've had to heal your heart in the situation. I don't know if you went through some sort of breakup, or if like, I don't know what it is you're going through, but you had to sit there and retract your energy because you're not feeding that ego, okay? This is why they're gossiping, I'm telling you. Why are they gossiping about what, okay? Nine of Inspiration, y'all. I'm telling you, they wanted you to stay the victim is what it is. We have the Nine of Inspiration, okay? You that wounded warrior, okay? And they wanted your ass to stay down, okay? They wanted to be needed, but in a toxic way. This is almost like the smothering mother archetype type of thing, okay? They wanted you to need them, but you did not need them. Maybe for that moment you needed them, but it's like, we can't be codependent like that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta pick up ourselves up, and we gotta get on trucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Three of Voices. Maybe you went through a heartbreaking situation type of thing, okay? This person, like, you try to heal, you try to better yourself. And what I'm hearing is, like, this person, like, instead of letting you heal and letting you just, like, do your own thing, this person, it's almost like they want to keep on rehashing what happened type of shit instead of letting it heal. Let the wound calcify a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But this person is relentless, is what I'm hearing. Golly. Tell me more. Why are they gossiping about my group 1? Why are they gossiping about my group 1, Spirit? Oh. Okay, yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles in the reversal. I'm hearing that song. I can't go for that. Whoa. Look and do. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about? I'll do anything that you want me to. I can't go for that, okay? There's something that you said you were gonna go for that shit, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reversal. I feel like, okay, Four of Pentacles in the upright. This talks about holding on shit. This person, I'm telling you, they cannot keep their mouth closed. They cannot keep a secret. Okay, you don't need to be revealing nothing to nobody right now. Okay, that's what Spirit's saying. We have the Eight of Swords. They want you to feel like you're still stuck, still entrapped in shit. Okay, this is why they gossiping. And, ooh, this is conniving energy, you guys. I'm telling you. Why are they gossiping about my group 1 Spirit? Ace of Cups. Some of these people I'm hearing that could be religious. I'm looking at this cup. Some of them might be Catholic because you see it's a cup with a communion thing. It's making me think of Catholic, okay, type of energy. Okay, they want to act like they was the one that came and rescued you kind of shit. Okay, they was taking all the credit, okay. Maybe they did have a little bit of a helping hand, but I feel like you on your own, you're more independent. You're more like, you know what? This was a hard situation, but I'm a boss up because I'm a spiritual baddie, and that's what we do. We boss up. You know, we might have our moment where we cry, our moments of weakness. That's fine. We got to release that shit. But it's like, you are very strong. You're very capable. This person wants you to rely on them. It's like they're the savior kind of shit. That's what I'm hearing. I can't even deal. Yeah, this person just wants to keep on rehashing that trauma and shit. It's like, there ain't nothing to keep on rehashing, you know. Seven of Swords twice. Sneaky ass is what it is. Sneaky ass. Keep whatever it is you're going through, keep it private and only tell people you can really trust, okay? Because whoever the hell this is, this person cannot keep their mouth shut. They running around telling everybody your business, okay? With that Seven of Swords coming up twice. Conniving, y'all. Nine of Wands twice. Wounded warrior. That's another thing I'm seeing. Oh, for some of y'all, I'm hearing this person, another thing that they're gossiping is, oh, I always have to come and help so-and-so when they're going through this, that, and the other kind of shit, you know, because they're over here, like, playing the victim as well. It's like they play the hero, but they also play, it's like a martyr type of energy, okay? Playing the martyr. I can't even deal. Tell me more, Spirit. Why is this person gossiping? Why is this person gossiping? We have the Emperor take up space. See, you are the Emperor, okay? But this person is trying to knock you off your pedestal and act like they're the Emperor, okay? Trying to be controlling and shit. That's the problem. They got control issues, okay? They don't want you to take up space. We have the World Ascension. See, you have the world at your feet, at your fingertips is what's going on, okay? They like this toxic-ass dynamic that you guys have, is what I'm hearing. Sorry, I'm a little bumpy. Ten of Lightning, burden. Yeah, this person, I'm telling you, they acted like they're the ones who came to save the day, okay? Like, oh, I gotta go pick up so-and-so, I gotta go, you know, it's like they ain't gotta do shit. And this is what you probably need to tell this person. The next time they come around and asking if they can help and shit, be like, you can go carry your ass is what you can do. I'm just playing, like, why are they gossiping, Spirit? We have Judgment, Reckoning. Y'all. I'm telling you, they acted like the savior is what it is. They got this complex. Savior complex is what it is, okay? That's why. That's why they gossiping. They got a savior complex. Two of Range House Partnership. Some of y'all could have had like a breakup or something like that. Divorce for some of you guys. And this person, like, I just feel like y'all might be in this presence of like you're trying to start over, you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to pick yourself back up. And this person, like, okay. It's like you could accept so much help from somebody until like that moment where it's like, okay, we got to set up some boundaries. And I feel like that's really what needs to happen is, you know, for you guys to start setting up some boundaries with these types of people, okay? People who want to help too much, you know what I'm saying? Small town gossip bullshit. Tell me more, Spirit. Why are they gossiping about my group 1? Why are they gossip? Okay. We have Have Faith. Okay, yeah, this is what you've been trying to do. You're trying to have faith. You're trying to look to the good in life right now. We have the Sexual Arts card. Okay. Like I said, a lot of y'all, it could be about a partnership or something like that. All up in your love life and shit. And they had the card Procrastination. Yeah, they're acting like they're the ones who have to pick up the pieces with you or something, and there's a bunch of bullshit is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we have Rejection. Y'all might have said, you know, you set some boundaries with this person is what happened. I'm telling you, you set the boundaries or something, and this person decided, you know what, I'll show them. And they went off gossiping and shit, okay? Why are they gossiping, Spirit? Why are they gossiping about my group one? Release the dark wound, let love live. This is what you try to do. You try to heal, is what I'm hearing. You're trying to heal, you're trying to better yourself. And this person, like I said, they want to rehash that old wound, okay? Release the dark wound. Let love live. That's what you try to do. You try to move on. You try to better yourself. And this person keeps trying to rehash the past kind of shit. Sacred Fool. Look at this. Look at this pic. Look at this picture. The Fool's got the puppet on the string. I'm just noticing that right now, okay? They have control issues is what it is. And they play dumb is what they do, okay? If you were to confront them, they'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's that type of person. They best go on with that shit. Why are they gossiping, Spirit? Okay. Okay, we have every journey starts with a single step. Okay, so yeah, this is you right now. You try to get independent is what it is. You're trying to learn how to be more of an independent baddie in the building is what's going on. We got this heaven sent card. See, this person trying to act like they heaven sent to you and shit. It's the same shit I was just talking about. Yeah, restore and replenish. You try to heal yourself. You know, you try to get some refreshment in your life right now. And this individual is all like, oh, I'm heaven sent. Okay, this person got a God complex for real. Like, they need to get to stepping. Get to move on. Go on somewhere with that. Okay, we have Apple Risk and Reward. You know, I feel like you're a lot different from this person. Like, you're a lot more humble and shit. Like, you're a sweetie, okay? You real, you genuine, okay? And maybe, like, what you want to go towards now is like, you know what? I got ideas and ambitions and stuff. And, like, they want to stifle that growth is what it is with that Apple Risk and Reward card. Why they gossiping, Spirit? Also, I'm hearing they just get a thrill out of gossiping in general. It's like they're addicted to it, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, they're addicted to gossip. Okay, we have the Ghost card, Regret. Oh, Lord, let's see some more. Why are they gossiping, Spirit? Okay, we have Hearth, Happiness in our hearts and homes. You know, it's coming back to that rescue energy. You might, for some of y'all, very select few, this could be a family member. That's what I'm hearing with that home card, okay? And that regret card, it's like they're talking about, like, this is just old ass shit is what it is, okay? The Ghost card, it's ghost. It's stuff from the past. It don't even matter. We have Skeleton Strength, okay? You see how vulnerable that skeleton is naked and all and shit? You try to be strong, you being vulnerable. You know, you feel like you're comfortable talking to these individuals, and then they sit there and stab you in the back while you sit here being vulnerable, okay? And Spirit is saying, we got to be vulnerable with the right ones, okay? Use our intuition, okay, boo-boo? Why are they gossiping about my group one? Boo-boo, secrets, y'all. Secrets. Telling secrets, telling things that ain't nobody's business, okay? Okay, we have Gaia Earth. And we have Mama Kila, the moon. You know what I'm hearing? Like, they have this complex. They feel like the world has to revolve around them, kind of like the moon does with the earth, okay? We have beauty, okay? Here's another thing I'm hearing as well. This person is actually jealous of you, is what it is with that beauty card, okay? And when it's almost like on Snow White with the wicked witch. What was she? She was the, you know, her, I don't know if it was stepmom or her real mom, but she was the queen, right? And she was doing the magic mirror shit, but then, like, Snow White was coming of age and she was becoming beautiful and stuff. And it's like, it's that type of dynamic is what it feels like, okay? Someone who's supposed to be close with you, but is, like, kind of jealous and stuff is what I'm hearing. So we gonna go ahead and get you guys some advice because this is some bullshit, okay? Y'all know, y'all need some advice, so we gonna see. So Spirit, what advice do you have for group one in regards to the situation? What advice do you have for group one? Okay, we have Rose Valley. Go forth with a soft and open heart. Love, feminine energy, and vulnerability. So you are very vulnerable right now. And Spirit is calling you to tap into your feminine energy. If you need to cry, you need to release this shit, boo-boo, release it, okay? Be sweet to yourself is what Spirit's saying, okay? Then we have Treehouse, find peace in being alone, okay? Solitude, introspection, and independence, okay? So find some time to be by yourself, okay? Sometimes we gotta heal on our own, okay, boo-boo? It's hard, I know it is. You want to open up to some people, but you gotta be very discerning. And Spirit's saying it's time to do this on your own right now, okay? You'll be supported. And last card we have is Lotus Room, take up space. Growth, expansion, and awakening. So in this alone time, be gentle with yourself, okay? Spirit is saying you gonna blossom like the lotus flower, okay? The lotus flower, it blossoms out of the darkness, out of the swampy ass waters. It becomes that beautiful bougie little flower, okay? And this is who you are. Period, point blank. You know what? Fuck these people. You know, we send them like love and shit, but you know what? They can carry on with the funky asses, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have energy field. Get back what you put into the universe, okay? Manifestation, attraction, and momentum. So, boo-boo, once you take this time for yourself, some self-care, some self-love, start manifesting some good-ass shit for yourself because you're a spiritual baddie, period, okay? Alrighty, boo-boos, this is the reading I have for y'all. If it resonated, feel free to like and subscribe. I am taking personal readings, okay? So if you need some help in your situation, boo-boo, I got you. That information is down below. And I send you guys all my love. You have a blessed and wonderful day. Ta-ta. Alright, boo-boo, if you chose group 2 with this Amazonite, this is going to be your reading, okay? So I was shuffling the cards, and I was hearing the song by Taylor Swift. It's called Ready For It, okay? And the thing about this song is, like, it don't sound like her typical songs. Like, she's kind of rapping a little bit. Like, this is a baddie type of song. I ain't gonna lie, okay? And the energy I'm picking up is that you guys have really bossed up is what's going on, okay? Like, maybe you used to be how like old school Taylor Swift was, like a sweetie and shit, and then you decided to say fuck it, I'm a bad bitch type of ish, okay? And people are taking notice, okay? So I feel like this is gonna be around the topic of like why people are gossiping about you, okay? Because you know bossed up, like you probably a little bit cutthroat now. You're like, hey, what the fuck, period, okay? So we gonna see who is gossiping about you, okay, boo boo? All right, Spirit, who is gossiping about my group 2? Who is gossiping about my group 2? Okay, we have shapeshifter. Okay, it says skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Okay, the shadow attribute is projecting an image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. This person is a shapeshifter, boo boo. Okay, whoever this person is, it's a chameleon. Okay, somebody who's in the shadows, maybe somebody. I don't know if someone you're aware of, okay, who's paying attention to you. They say that, let's say they're a supporter, but for real, they're really not. They're a hater type of ish. Let's get some more energy. Who is gossiping? Oh, damn. Okay, we have Avenger. Okay, light attributes desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Shadow attribute, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Resorting to violence in the name of a cause. If you look at this card, this person's got a little mask on. Okay, this is somebody who is saying that they're one way, but they're really another way, okay? But with that shadow attribute, okay, this is resorting to violence in the name of a cause, okay? This person is kind of spiteful is what I'm hearing. Oof. This person is a secret hater or is a shapeshifter, okay? Maybe they make multiple accounts to watch your shit, okay, kind of thing, and to stalk you or something like that. Okay, if you have them blocked, I feel like you might know who this is what Spirit's saying. I'm hearing the lyrics from that song now. Baby, let the games begin is what she's saying, okay? Gonna sing it. She says, let the games begin. Let the games begin, okay? So I feel like y'all are in spiritual warfare or something with this individual. We got damsel. Light attributes. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Shadow attributes. Waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusions. Okay, this person is disillusioned is what it is. Okay, they act like a damsel in distress. Or, you know what I'm hearing? It's a little bit like group 1, but different, okay? Because this person I'm hearing is, you know, I'm here they could have some Gemini in their chart, okay? It's like 1 minute they're like, I feel like they might try to rescue the damsel, okay, with this Avenger card, but it's like, they may be flipping it kind of thing. It's a little bit like group 1, but different, okay? Group 1 was more kind of religious type of energy. This is just in general, okay? This person, I'm feeling some Leo energy as well. from this individual, but like not the positive qualities of Leo is what I'm feeling, okay? This person has a lot of masculine energy in their chart and they like to help other people, but sometimes it's for the wrong reasons. Like I said, a little bit like your woman, different. Okay, this person is a little bit more destructive, okay? This person is vengeful, okay? Oh, y'all, we got gossip at the bottom of the deck. This person is on a smear campaign, is what it is, okay? Okay, gossip. I'm going to go ahead and read the shadow attributes. This is thrives on the power of passing on private or secretive information, betraying confidences, okay? This person is straight up on a smear campaign, okay? This shape-shifted energy, I'm telling you, I feel like, even if you look at this card, look, there's like different like colors, different layers of this person. I feel like this person might create multiple accounts to watch you or something like that, okay? Saying they did all this good shit, like, all right, they acting like they're a goody-goody, but really they're this vengeful avenger type of individual, okay? Wearing a facade, a mask. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, ooh. So, Spirit, why are they gossiping about my group 2? We have the 3 of Wands. You going places, boo-boo. You taking action on your dreams and your desires. This person cannot stomach it. This person is spiteful, is what I'm hearing, okay? They don't want to see you win, is what it is. They want to see you stay the victim, okay? We have the 9 of Cups. You're having wish fulfillments, boo-boo. This is what's happening, okay? You're going after your dreams, your desires, okay? It's very beautiful. You have all this abundance coming towards you because you're being true to yourself and you're a go-getter, okay? Like I said, that song was coming through. I feel like you just switched it up. You amped up your protection. Yeah, the Empress, y'all. You create the life that you want for yourself. Use a baddie. Okay? Period. Use the divine feminine in the built-in. And this person cannot stomach it. Yeah, 10 of Swords. You might have cut them off, okay? And they got butthurt. They're not really good with rejection is what I'm hearing. They don't take rejection very well, okay? This is the type of person, they were never told no at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say if you don't tell a child no whenever they're up to your knees, then they'll never understand the concept of no. This person cannot take no for an answer. And because you set some boundaries with this person is on a smear campaign, gossip, bad. It's real bad, y'all. Ooh. Ooh, underneath that we have prostitute, okay? Spreading rumors and shit is what I'm hearing. Like, shit that ain't even true is what I'm hearing. Like, just a smear campaign, period. Queen of Cups. See, this is what it is. You a genuine article is what it is. You's the Queen of Cups, okay? You a sweetie, you's a baddie, and you helping people, and you have a sweet heart. And this person, I don't know why they're on this, like, weird smear campaign about you, making up lies. It could have been an ex-friend or something like that. We have the World Cosmos. You have new chapters opening up for you. Okay, you have so many blessings happening for you, and this person is jealous, is what it is. Okay? That they're not being recognized is what I'm hearing. Yes, we have the Page of Inspiration, boo-boo. New chapters are opening up for you. Another thing I'm hearing is that they're fixated on you. They can't let you go. They're obsessed, is what it is. Why are they gossiping about my group 2? Yep. Yep. We have the 5 of Material. You blocked their ass, is what it is. You set boundaries. That's what happened. And you being recognized for who you are. You're celebrated. You conquered the devil, boo-boo. And this is, they can't stomach it, is what it is. You over here being recognized and celebrated, okay? People put you on a pedestal, and they want to knock you off your high horse, is what it is. Yeah, 9 of Voices. Uh-huh. Like, they're obsessed. They even think about this shit, like, while they're going to bed kind of thing. Like, they don't have much of a life, okay? They thrive on the gossip. They thrive on just spreading, like, the rumors and shit. But y'all are bossing up, you know? You set boundaries. Yeah, 7 of Swords, sneaky-ass people is what they is, okay? Conniving, okay? Spreading lies. Going behind your back and shit. Also, for some of y'all, they could be stealing ideas, okay? Or stealing content or something like that. Like, you gotta make sure you really, like, keep in your social medias and stuff like that. Like, private stuff is what I'm hearing. Because this person is obsessed, okay? It's in the dark, okay? Speaking of in the dark, you in the light, you the sun. Uh-huh. Your happiness pisses them off, okay? I don't know what happened between you two, but, like, your happiness pisses them off, is what it is. You're genuine, compassion, okay? You shine in your light. You know, when you're shining your light, sometimes it agitates the demons of some people, and that's kind of what it is, okay? King of Cups. You know, the reason why they're on the smear campaign is because they're not getting a reaction out of you. So all they could do is go to others to spread lies is what it is. Because the King of Cups, he keeps his emotions like under control, under wraps, okay? And this is showing me like they've tried these tactics with you, but you've come off as like unbothered, okay? And so yeah, they feel like because they can't control you, they want to control how other people view you. Let me repeat that. Because they cannot control you, they feel like they can control other people's perspective of you is what it is. And it's because you blocked them because you knew they were toxic. But I feel like this campaign ain't going anywhere is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. You making new connections and working with new people and stuff, and they feel like they've been left behind. Okay, I feel like this person I'm hearing, they used to be your ride or die. Okay, they feel like they've been left behind. You're over here working on new connections, you know, with other people and stuff. Ace of Pentacles, boo-boo. They're trying to energetically block your blessings and opportunities. So this is what's meant for you, okay? These new opportunities that are coming your way, boo-boo. They're jealous. That's what it is. Spirit, why are they gossiping about my group 2? The Tower upheaval. Okay? Nothing is going right in their life right now, okay? They're having a lot of tower moments, okay? And they also, I'm hearing, they want to take down your empire, what you're building is what I'm hearing with that tower, okay? This upheaval, okay? Trying to be like a bunch of weeds in the garden and shit is what they are. That's all they are, okay? They ain't nothing but a bunch of weeds. Why are they gossiping about my group 2? Spirit is saying amp up your protection, boo-boo, okay? We have the Master of Lightning, leadership. You're a leader, okay? You're in the spotlight with that Six of Wands right there. And also, you're very confident. And they hate it. They hate how confident, okay, how headstrong you are. The fact that you have such an influence on a lot of people is what I'm hearing. The Hanged One, surrender. You're no longer fighting the fire with fire is what I'm hearing. Like, you act like they're just, it's almost like they're just a mosquito kind of ish, or they're just a rock in your shoe, and you gotta shake that shit out real quick. And we're not gonna sit there and fight fire with fire. We're not gonna react the way that they want us to, kind of thing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, they're not getting a reaction out of you at all. And yeah, this is why they're on the Spear campaign. Oh, we got 2 extra cards. That's funny. Right before I saw this card, it says "Play" on it. I was hearing that song "Play" by J-Lo. Okay, Jennifer Lopez. Call my DJ, play that song. You know that it turns me on. Just turn it up and turn it on. You know, it's almost like that's what it is. You've been turning up your protection by being more lighthearted. Okay, maybe you just in your divine feminine vibes, right? You just, you know, you the shit kind of thing. That's what I'm hearing with this card. Okay, you're following your goals and your dreams, your aspirations. You coming off literally unbothered with this play energy. Okay, like childlike. We have the Oracle of Clouds, perceptive. This is like the Queen of Swords, boo boo. Okay, cutthroat. Period. Like, it's almost comical. You cutthroat, but it's comical in a sense. It's like, man, you just like their shit ain't serious, you know? It's like they a bunch of crazy ass, like they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're just a nuisance, okay? That's all they are. Yeah, we have the World Ascension. You ascended, boo-boo, to the next chapter, to the next level. Okay? New levels, new devils, boo-boo, and that's all it is. That is all it is. Period. Okay? Let's get some oracle cards. The Spirit, tell me more. Why are they gossiping about my group 2? Oh, whoa. Y'all see how aggressive? Woo, Lord, let me go ahead and sage real quick. Okay, we go sage real quick. Where did I put that ladder at? Where did I put the ladder at? I don't even see it. Where is it at? You know what? Oh, I don't see it. I don't know what I did with the ladder, y'all. Oh, there it is. Thank God. Oh my God, y'all. This person does not want me to tell y'all at all what's going on. That's crazy. We gonna go ahead and do this though. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am divinely protected. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Guardian Angels. Thank you, Archangel Michael, because I do have an Archangel Michael candle burning as we speak, okay? Okay, we gonna go ahead and purge this shit. So, any negative energies, entities, this individual who's not wanting this energy to get out, this message to get out, we gonna go ahead and rebuke that shit right now. Period. This energy is gone. Get on somewhere. Yes. Okay, so it was this card. In this card, okay. Got sage here. Okay, so we have the card sadness. Yeah, this person's sad as fuck is what it is, okay. They got a sad existence right now. We have let it go. You let the asses go. They're actually butthurt, okay? I feel like they're coming off as harder than what they actually are going. Like, they're actually heartbroken in a sense. It's weird. It's like they have this weird obsession with you where it's like they almost like obsessively like love you kind of thing, but at the same time they hate you. It's weird. Also here they kind of look up to you, but they kind of like they hate the fact that they look up to you is what I'm hearing. Why are they gossiping? Oh, yep, we have entrapment. They want you to be stuck like they're stuck is what it is, okay? Letting go and entrapment with that sadness. They're all up in their head. They constantly just depressed, like obsessing about the situation. They want you to be stuck like they are, okay? And they're upset. It's almost like they're shadow projecting, okay? They're stuck, therefore they're wanting you to be stuck. It's weird, okay? Yeah, take off your mask. Coming back to that shapeshifter and avenger card, okay? This person is wearing a facade, okay? And they're wanting people to think that you're the one who's wearing the facade kind of thing, okay? When actually you're genuine. Oh, boo boo, let me I can feel the power in my solar plexus right now. You're powerful as fuck, okay? Boo boo, you was a chosen one, okay? You meant for this. Whatever it is that you're going towards. And Spirit is saying they are projecting is all they're doing. It's like, you know how sometimes liars, they'll sit there and they'll say, no, you're lying, but actually they're the one who's lying. It's that type of energy, okay? A narcissist is what I'm picking up here. Why are they gossiping about my group too? Releasing allegiances. You release this person. You release this allegiance, okay? You blocked this person. And this person is butt hurt big time, okay? We have free from judgment, free to love. Like I said, you're at a very high vibration right now. Like your vibe is very high right now. And you're free from the judgment. Like I said, you're unbothered. And this is what it irritates their demons. It irritates their spirit, okay? You just over here being love and light shit, you know? Okay, we have what do you feel? Some of these people might be like on substances is what I'm looking at this card. She looks like she ain't even really here. Okay, this person is in la la land, okay? They need to get a life. Yeah, we have inspiration, see? You a spark of inspiration is what it is. You're the light in the dark. And this person is engulfed in darkness, unfortunately. Okay? The sad. Oh, you buried this person, metaphorically speaking, okay? We have the zombie card, control. This person has control issues. Like I said, they don't know how to take no for an answer, okay? This person has major control issues. I just heard, if I can't have you, no one can. It's that type of shit. Like crazy ass, like drama, uh, drama type of movies, you know what I'm talking about? It's kind of making me, was it called Obsessed? That movie that came out back in the day, with Beyonce, you know what I'm talking about? Like, where the woman, like Beyonce and her husband, they're happily married, and then there's this crazy ass white woman who was like trying to get with the husband, and the husband's like, "Hey, crazy lady, like I don't want you. I got my fine ass Beyonce." You know, it's that type of energy. It's just obsessed. Oh, y'all, that's what it feels like. Like they crazy. Oh, y'all, this is a crazy individual. My God, y'all protect y'all's energy for real. Black cat, fortune meets opportunity. This is why they gossip, and they don't want. See, you're fortunate. This is what it is. You got all these blessings coming into your life, and they can't stomach it. They want to block the blessing, is what it is. And another thing I'm seeing the black cat, you know, in our traditions, you know, over here in America and stuff, black cats are known as being bad luck. But in paganism, it's actually a sign of good luck, okay? So it's like they want people to think that you are not who you say you are. You are not this good individual, this love and light, this beautiful person, okay? They want to say, oh, you a black cat, you bad luck kind of shit. But really, you good luck is what you are. You're this beautiful black cat, okay? Fortune favors the bold and the built-in, okay? Okay, yeah, we have the underworld where all things pause and begin again. This person's in darkness is what it is, okay? With this underworld card. This person is in darkness. It's really sad. Yeah, dawn, the light after the darkness. This is you. This is what's happened. You guys, you have risen out of the darkness, okay? You are the light in the dark, okay? And like you done left them behind and they can't take no for an answer. They can't take rejection at all. That's why they're on the smear campaign. Oh. Okay, we have the card flow number 44. Okay. Okay, so Spirit is saying that it's like this situation, like we can't control it. We can just go with the flow and trust that we are divinely protected, okay? That's what I'm hearing. So Spirit, why are they gossiping? Why are they gossiping? They want to throw off your flow. That's what I'm hearing. They want to throw off your flow. Why are they gossiping about my group 2? Why are they gossiping about group 2? Oh, y'all, the sage is still burning. Let's go ahead and this person's got some demons on it. Oof. Okay, we have Aphrodite, romantic love. See, you're beautiful. You're radiant. You're this divine feminine energy. That's why they gossiping about you, okay? And then we have the future. Like I said, they're just trying to block your blessing. What's to come, okay? They're trying to change the course of history is what I'm hearing, but they can't. Because this is your blessing. This is what's meant for you. This power, this divine going to the top. Like you were meant for this, boo-boo, okay? Yeah, we have Artemis focus. They're trying to knock you off your kilter. They're trying to make you lose focus, is what it is. Okay? But they can't block this shit, is what I'm hearing. Spirit said, split this deck. Okay, we have Hecate, the in-between. Okay. Some of them I'm hearing could be doing some witchcraft and stuff like that. Okay, that's something that I'm hearing right now. But also, Spirit is saying that you are protected, okay, in this phase right now that you're going through. It's like you're going to this next level right now. You're in this in-between. Okay, you're about to skyrocket is what Spirit's saying. And this person wants to drive you off your high horse, okay? Wants to knock you off your kilter. Don't let them. Period, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and get you Divine Beauty some advice. So, Spirit, what advice do you have for group 2? What advice do you have for group 2 in regards to the situation? I heard this person showed their ass. Okay, we have Lotus Room, take up space, growth, expansion, and awakening. So it's time to rise up like the lotus flower, boo-boo, okay? Expand yourself, take up space. This person does not want you to take up space. Spirit is saying you continue to take up space, showing up for yourself, being the boss bitch that you is, boo-boo, spiritual baddies in the building. That's what you is, okay? Don't you let this person make you feel small. And you don't do it. When this person wants you to be small, you take up that space, boo-boo. You stretch your wings, okay? You just expand yourself. What other advice do you have for group 2 in regards to the situation? Okay, we have cold lands. Learn how to keep yourself warm. Abandonment, challenges, and aloofness. Aloofness, boo-boo. Remember I was saying, you know, they want to get a rise out of you and stuff, okay? Continue to act like you're unbothered, okay? Learning how to keep yourself warm. I know this journey, once you get to the top, like, it's hard. It's a little bit lonely sometimes. But Spirit is saying you have what it takes, okay? You're meant to be a lotus. You're meant to climb out of the ashes, out of the darkness, okay? And one more card. Keep having that poker face, okay? Don't you give it to these people. Mushroom dimension. Everything is connected, okay? So this situation is teaching you how to have a singular focus, how to be more disciplined in yourself, okay? To not be so easily swayed by, you know, these toxic ass individuals, okay? Because you're going to have haters as you get to the top, boo-boo, period. Okay? Yeah, everything is connected. Connection, magic, and openness, okay? So there are going to be beautiful synchronicities happening for you is what Spirit's saying. And just continue to focus on the magic and just be open to new possibilities, okay? Bottom of the deck says home. Come back home to yourself. Belonging, celebration, and stability. Come back home to yourself, boo-boo. Don't let this person make you act out of character is what Spirit is saying, okay? You are celebrated, okay? You are loved and you are supported, boo-boo, okay? Don't you forget it. Alrighty, this is the reading I have for y'all. If it resonates, feel free to like and subscribe. Your girl is taking personal readings, okay? So you can hit me up. That information is down below. And I send you guys all my love. You have a blessed and wonderful day. Ta-ta. Alright, boo-boo, if you chose group 3 with this so delight, because it's so delight, okay? This will be your reading, okay? So let me just say, I'll shuffle the cards, and the song that was coming through was Kelly Clarkson, Breakaway. And I have channeled this in my other pick a card readings before. And actually, I want to talk about like the context of the music video itself. It's Kelly Clarkson, and it's showing her whenever she's a little kid. And she's in this car, and her siblings are fighting, and she's looking out the window, and she just doesn't feel like she belongs, right? And it's talking like I'm just getting this energy of like black sheep energy from you guys, okay? Maybe you had to break away from your family. I feel like some of the people who could be like gossiping about you, it could be like an estranged sibling or like a relative, like siblings type of energy is really what I was picking up heavily. But somebody that like you don't really relate with them the same way that you used to, because you've changed so much is what I was picking up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to see who it is, okay? So Spirit, who is gossiping about my group 3? Who is gossiping about group 3? Okay, we have Exorcist. The light attribute, free yourself and others of destructive impulses. The shadow attribute is fear of facing your own demons. Okay. I am picking up for some of you guys, it could be a sibling who might be on substance that's very specific coming through. Okay, but we're going to get more of the context. Okay, but that's very specific for some of y'all. Just somebody you just cannot relate to anymore is what I was hearing, okay? Who is gossiping about my group 3? Did I say group 3? Who is gossiping about group 3, Spirit? Oh, we got shapeshifter, okay? Light attribute, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment, okay? Okay, with shapeshifter and exorcist coming through, I ain't gonna lie, I am picking up some demons type of thing. Like, this individual I'm feeling could like have some demons kind of thing. You don't say, like, they have some unaddressed issues I'm hearing, maybe from childhood and stuff, because I kept seeing the Six of Cups pop out in the tarot cards as well while I was shuffling, okay? Definitely childhood type of energy. But this is somebody I feel like they become who you need them to be at the moment, okay? But let's get some more energy. So Spirit, who is gossiping about my group 3? Who? I had a feeling this card was going to pop out. We have Destroyer. Okay, this person I'm hearing is self-destructive. I'm not going to lie. Light attributes, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Shadow attribute, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. This person, this is a sabotager. Okay, this person sabotages their relationships. Maybe that's the reason why you don't talk to this person anymore, because they're kind of toxic, okay? You know, if they are on substances, I'm hearing that they are kind of destructive, and they might, with the shapeshifter card, they turn into somebody else, whether they're intoxicated or something like that is what I'm picking up here. But I feel like they got a lot of demons that they need to exercise kind of shit. And then we have Mediator. Okay, light attribute, gift of negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Shadow element, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally, okay? So this person, they could have been doing some stuff behind your back kind of thing is what I'm hearing, for personal gain is what I'm hearing, okay? This person can be a little bit smear campaignish, okay? All right, bottom of the deck says Midas or Bazir. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, light attribute, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. I'm hearing that this person, if they really, like, I'm feeling heavily like sibling energy, or just somebody that you knew, like you saw a lot of potential in them, like they have a lot of gifts is what I'm hearing, but for sometimes like, or right now, maybe they're in this like place of self-sabotage, okay, where they're not able to get their shit together is what I'm hearing, okay? Like it's like you see the potential in them, and maybe for a long time you were trying with this person, okay, but then they just kept on being radical, destructive, okay, trying to bring you down, and maybe you were like, you know what, I can't take this shit anymore. You're not gonna take me down to hell with you is what I'm hearing, okay? Shadow attributes, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth, okay? Yeah, that's just what I'm hearing heavily. I also heard just now that this person might have stole from you. That's a specific message coming through. So Spirit, why are they gossiping about my group 3? Oh, we have the Tower. Okay. They're having a lot of upheavals in their life. I'm hearing that they blame you for some reason. They can't take ownership, okay? This person I feel like is like kind of like a shark. They just can't stop moving. Yeah, we have the Two of Material. I'm hearing that it's like they try to sit there and balance two different realities. Like I said, they have that shapeshifter energy, okay? It's like, how can this show go on if you're so self-destructive? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they gossiping about group 3? Okay, yeah, we have the Sun. You know, you have a lot of good things coming into your life, okay, with the Sun card, a lot of happiness. And maybe, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I hate to admit it, but my life is a lot happier and more at peace now since you ain't in my life. And They feel kind of butthurt is what I'm hearing. Ooh, y'all. Ooh. Why are they gossiping about my group 3? Why are they gossiping about my group 3? Okay. Page of Emotions. Yeah, you're living from your heart space now. You're choosing things. You're deciding your happiness comes first and foremost. Okay, this person was dragging you down, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they're having some upheavals, and it's oof, this Tower card. I just feel like they're very destructive. Is the energy coming through, and like you getting your shit together, and like they can't stand it. Okay, yeah, we have the Muse of Material. Okay, that is like the King of Pentacles. Okay, you're a lot more stable since this individual left, is what it is. Okay, is what I'm hearing. A lot more financially stable. Okay, like I said, I was hearing for some of you guys, this person could have stole from you or something like that. Like this person is. Lord have mercy. Okay, why are they gossiping spirit about my group 3? Why are they gossiping about my group 3? It's like, you know, they don't have a lot going on for them right now. Like they're having a lot of tower moments is what I'm hearing. And it's like whenever they gossip about you, okay, maybe they gossip about like who you used to be type of thing, because I feel like you've really got your shit together. You're being more authentic to yourself. Okay, you're following your bliss, your happiness and stuff like that. But it's like when it's like they bring up the old version of you is what I'm hearing to make themselves feel better, even though it's kind of sick, okay? Why are they gossiping about my group 3? The Emperor. You know, I feel like maybe even communication with this person was like a chess game. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're in your power. They're trying. It's like they have power struggles, power issues is what I'm hearing. Okay, they feel like they have to constantly be in control. And this being right underneath the tower, it's like it's a facade is what it is. Okay, they try to act like they have everything under control, but really it's like they got all this like this energy, this tower, like internal tower moments that they've been having. And like I said, they like to gain control. They like, it's like they live this facade that they have their shit together kind of thing. And whenever they sit there and make you seem like you're the crazy one, you know what I'm saying? It's just that type of individual. It's like they have power issues. They like to act like they're the ones who are large and in charge. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, maybe you've been like making good plans for yourself. Okay, you're going to the next level. Okay, and like they don't. I'm hearing that some of them like they're feeling left behind is what I'm hearing. Why are they gossiping spirit? I just heard that they feel like you owe them something. That's crazy. We have the Seven of Swords. Going behind your back and shit, okay? It's like this person I'm hearing, like they sat there and maybe backstabbed you or something like that, but they felt justified in doing it, okay? And like they just running their mouth in secrecy with this card, okay? Seven of Swords, this is conniving energy, okay? Why are they gossiping about my group? Uh-huh. Yeah. Seven of Swords with Justice. It's like they're playing the victim is what it is. They're playing the victim, but really you were the victim is what I'm hearing, okay? Like they're mixing stories up and shit. We have the Three of Pentacles. You could have worked with them, okay? Some of y'all, you could have worked, it could have been a family member you worked with, or it could have been someone you worked with that it felt like you guys were like family type of thing. And like they betrayed the trust is what I'm hearing, okay? Why are they gossiping spirit about my group 3? Two of Cups. Some of y'all, they're gossiping about your love life, okay? All up in the love life and shit, saying, oh, that ain't gonna last. You know, talking shit about your significant other or whatever. That's what I'm hearing. Making up lies about your love life, saying that it ain't gonna last. You're having these tower moments that it's all facade type of shit. We have the Nine of Cups, okay? I just heard some of y'all came from group 2, okay? So if you were drawn to group 2, go check that out, but that's not going to be for everybody, okay? But with the Nine of Cups, you're having like a lot of wish fulfillments. You're having really good things come into your life, and it's like they want to shake shit up and like cause drama is what I'm hearing, okay? Why are they gossiping spirit? They don't want to see you happy because they're miserable is what it is. Why are they gossiping spirit? Eight of Pentacles. Definitely could have worked with this person. but you're acting unbothered. Like you're staying in your lane, you're staying focused, you're being the mature person in the situation, okay? And it's like they're wanting to rattle your cage. Like they really wish that you would be bothered by their drama, is what I'm hearing, okay? Three of Wands. They're steadily keeping tabs on you for sure, is what I'm seeing here. See, she got the goggles on. She's looking out there. Keeping tabs on you, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. You make sure your social medias are, keep that shit private, okay? But the Three of Wands, yeah, you are taking action towards your goals, okay? And you're staying, it's like this emotional intelligence, this integrity that you're carrying. Okay, we have the Hierophant. I feel like you're trying to let bygones be bygones and stuff. It's like, there's a higher order to all of this, okay? Letting karma play out the way it's supposed to. I feel like maybe for some of y'all try to help this person, you tried saving this person, but there was no saving, okay? They was just dragging you down. And you were like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to God, I'm gonna give it to spirit. And this person has a lot of resentment, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we have justice pop out in the reversal this time. See, we had it in the upright right there. Now we have it in the reversal. Yeah, they feel justified for the way that they treated you, is what I'm hearing. Like, they feel like you owe them something. But in honesty, they owe you a big ass apology. They owe you the world, is what I'm hearing. Honestly, they owe it to you. You don't owe them shit, is what Spirit's saying. Oh, I can't even deal. Yeah, we have the World Ascension. You closed out this chapter. You decided, you know what, I'm just going to go on with my life. I'm going to focus on what's important, okay? And this person don't like you moving on, okay? You're at a higher vibration. This person is at a very low vibration, is what I'm hearing. It's really sad, if I'm going to be honest, okay? Like, things don't have to be like this, is what I'm hearing. Oof. Oh, shit. So aggressive that flipped out. The Ace of Gems, Opportunity. Okay? I feel like for some reason they feel like whatever opportunities you have coming your way, they feel like they're the reason for it, kind of thing. Like they want to take credit, is what I'm hearing. And we just had the High Priestess pop up in the reversal. Intuition, okay? So if you're intuitive or you're into like spirituality and stuff, like they don't take that shit seriously, is what I'm hearing. Like they think it's a joke, okay? They better compensate with all that. I'm just saying, wow. But with this also being in the reversal, maybe like for a while, like you weren't listening to your intuition, and it was like because you cared for this person, like you kept trying to let them back in, try to help them, try to, compromise and stuff. But it's like they feel like you'll come back, is what I'm hearing, okay? And this person has a rude awakening coming, because it's like you can't just sit there and hurt people like that without consequences. And y'all. Master of Clouds, Intellect. Yeah, this person has this inferiority complex, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they want to come off as intelligent, which they might actually be intelligent, but their actions, like they're not making very intelligent decisions, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, they're not living in integrity. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Why are they gossiping about my group 3? I'm hearing their shit's out of control right now. Yeah, we have procrastination. I just hear like, I just heard you wait shit. Like that's what I just heard, okay? Ooh, toxic, y'all. They don't have a lot of respect for you, and this is why you had to sit there and like cut this person off. We have procrastination, we have dreams. For some of y'all, they're saying that, you're not gonna make your dreams come true, okay? Yeah, this person was very toxic, and it's a good thing that you had to set those boundaries with this person, because they were really dampening your light, okay? Yeah, we have cycles. This person, like, I feel like they just keep running their mouth. This is the type of person who doesn't know when to shut up, okay? Like, they don't know how to stop arguing, okay? It's that type of individual is what I'm picking up, okay? But with this cycles card, dreams, and the procrastination, it's like That's another thing I'm hearing too. They've been procrastinating on their own life, and this is what it is. You're actually more stable in yourself, and they kind of resent this type of thing because it's like they got a lot of dreams that they didn't really go towards, is what I'm hearing, and they're stuck in these loops with the cycles card. Okay, they can't get off that hamster wheel of toxicity. Okay, they keep on procrastinating on bettering themselves and going towards their dreams, what they want to accomplish. You are going towards your dreams and what you want to accomplish. You're living in your authenticity, and it rubs them the wrong way. They don't like it. They jealous, hardcore. And then we have soulmate. I'm telling you, if you in a relationship, they talking shit is what it is, okay? That's something I'm hearing heavily. They don't like the person you're with if you're in a relationship. Why are they gossiping about my group 3 spirit? Why are they gossiping spirit about my group 3? Oh. We have free from judgment, free to love. Okay, so you've set boundaries with this person, and now you are free from, like, you're coming off as unbothered. You're hyper focused on what's important to you. Okay, free from judgment. You're acting like it doesn't bother you. You're free to love. You're free to just be and to breathe, because this person brought a lot of drama into your life, is what I'm hearing. We have inner trust. The gossiping about you because you trusted your intuition now. Before, you weren't trusting your intuition with this person. You just kept letting them come back in, trying to help them and shit. And now you're trusting yourself, and now they're like trying to make you seem like you're the crazy one now in the situation because you're not feeding the lies anymore, is what it is. And then we have collaborative dreaming. Okay? They're gossiping because now you're not collaborating with them anymore. You're having other connections. You're collaborating with other people. You're working with other people, okay? And they just ain't part of the picture no more. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have beyond the mind, the heart beats. Okay, so this person really had you up in your head, anxious is what I'm hearing. And it's like you had to retract your energy for the sake of your mental health is what I'm hearing, okay? Had to get back to solid ground, had to ground yourself a lot with this individual, okay? Oh, I feel it. Oof. It's like I'm tired, boss. It's that type of energy, okay? Why are they gossiping about my group 3 spirit? Oh, okay. Okay, we have scrying intuition, y'all. We have inner trust. We have the high priestess, and now we have scrying intuition. You know what it is? You called them out on their bullshit, okay? They didn't like it. You called them out on their bullshit, and they got butthurt, okay? They can't take no for an answer, and that's why they're gossiping about you. We have the werewolf exploring wildness, okay? I feel like you exposed this shit, okay? I feel like they was wilding out like a werewolf, okay? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and that's what I'm picking up with that shapeshifter as well. This person's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of individual. One minute they're okay and happy. The next minute, if you sit there and you disagree with them, if you cross them in any way, this werewolf ass energy comes out is what happens. And you fronted them out on their bullshit, okay? Then we have winter, the sacredness of pausing, okay? This person is frozen in time, okay? They're supposed to be taking this time to heal themselves, but instead, they're frozen in time, just dwelling on the past and the bullshit, can't get over the shit. Yeah, death, the eternal cycle begins here. Yeah, you're leveling up and you're transforming, and unfortunately, even if it is a relative or something like that, not everyone's going to be able to come with us to this next level, okay? You put this shit to rest, and they thought that your ass was going to sit there and, you know, rehash the old ish, you know, fall for their tactics, their antics, but you was like, no, boo-boo, I ain't fall for that shit no more, okay? And that's why they're gossiping about you, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. Why are they gossiping? Why are they gossiping about my group 3? Why are they gossiping, Spirit? Okay, we have Spider-Woman co-creation, okay? You co-creating a beautiful life for yourself, okay? You're in the right alignments now, okay? Where before I feel like, you know, whenever you try to help people and stuff and you sacrifice a lot of yourself to help people, but it's like, then they sit there and just walk all over you like a doormat. And I feel like you're not doing that anymore. You're starting to work with spirit and co-create the life for yourself, okay? And then we do have Kali liberation. You've liberated yourself from the situation, okay? As scary as it was, okay? To sit there and be more independent and be like, you know what? I love this person. I care for them. But if they're going to be self-destructive and crazy, we got to liberate our asses from this shit, okay? You set up the boundaries, and the warrior or the female or masculine warrior that popped out, the spiritual baddie was like, enough is enough. We going to have some Kali up in this ditch, okay? Liberation, okay? liberating yourself from old, you know, I feel like you guys are really sweeties is what I'm hearing. And like, yeah, you want to help people and stuff, but it's like, we can't be the doormat. We got to speak up and speak and live in our truth. And that's what happened with this liberation card. Why they gossip the spirit? Yeah, Saraswati mastery, okay? You gain mastery in your life, okay? You're not playing, I'm hearing playing the victim. You're no longer feeding into the drama, is what I'm hearing. You've mastered your life. You're more mature, and they can't stand it. And like I said, it's like they want to sit here and rehash like an old version of yourself. Like, nobody's perfect. You know, I'm the least of these of, you know, all of us as well. But it's like, I feel like you've really matured a lot, okay? And it's like they can't see you for who you are today. They only see you for who you used to be, okay? And it's like they're still stuck in that old energy. They haven't evolved themselves. And it's almost like they don't believe that people can actually change. And that's why they're stuck in the same pattern. That's why they haven't changed themselves, because they subconsciously believe that people cannot change, okay? Let's say you have changed. They don't believe it. They don't, even if you were to look completely different, okay? Talk completely different, okay? Maybe you're sober or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. They don't think people could change, so therefore they don't want to change either. Yeah, we have the card of forgiveness. They're gossiping because they harbor a lot of unforgiveness is what it is. It's real sad, y'all. Whew. But anyways, I digress. We gonna go ahead and get you beautiful butterflies. I almost said beautiful dolphins. I don't know why. Some of y'all resonate with dolphins. I don't know. Okay, we gonna get you guys some advice. The spirit. What advice you got for my beautiful dolphins? What advice do you have? Okay. Oh, we got two cards. Oh, Lord. Whew. Okay, we have halfway point. Meet in the middle, compromise, common ground, and reconciliation. This card is talking about sometimes we can reconcile with people, but at the same time, we can't bend over backwards for people who are going to bend over backwards for us, okay? And this is what this card's talking about, okay? You're at a halfway point, okay? Y'all need to protect your energy. We have Succubus Cave. Protect your energy. Draining energy, toxic relationships, and temptation. That, you know, this person, they're a shapeshifter. They come in and they try to act like they change. They love you, they change, you know, everything's fine, you know. But really, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, you guys, okay? Y'all need to protect y'all's energy, okay? For real. This is saying don't compromise for this individual. If this person comes knocking at your door again, Spirit is saying you need to don't be compromising so much of yourself for this person, okay? Let the actions speak for themselves, okay? Because I also hear that this person is really good with their words, and don't be followed for that bullshit, okay? We have breathing forest, feel the earth below your feet. Nature, grounding energy, and balance. So Spirit's calling you to ground your energy, maybe go out into nature, okay? Because I feel like when this person comes around, and sometimes you have to be around people, you know, just sometimes circumstances make it that way. But Spirit's calling you to ground your energy, okay? Don't let this person make you all confused, okay, with the words and shit. And we have ego trap. Check yourself. Ego, judgmental thinking, is superiority complex, okay? This person makes you jump out of character, okay? And I'm hearing, if you have to deal with this person, don't let them make you get out of character, okay? You've come too far, boo-boo, okay? Well, this is the reading I have for y'all. If it resonates, feel free to like and subscribe. Your girl is taking personal readings, so go ahead and hit me up. That information is down below. And I send you guys all of my love. You have a blessed and wonderful day. Ta-ta.